Hi everybody, happy Wednesday to you. Wanted to bring you an update on where I'm at in the shop today and what's been going on the last week or so. I don't have a build video this week, but I'm working on a project now with my daughter that's really exciting. She was on Pinterest and looking around at different things, and she come across a hope chest that she wanted to get. And instead of buying it, she said, "Dad, can you make this?" I said, "Well, I've never made furniture like that before, but we can give it a shot." So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm probably going to put out a two-part series because I don't want it to be too long and drawn out for one video. But I'm in the process of doing that now, shooting the video and working with my daughter, getting that done. So that should be hopefully part one out next Wednesday. Something pretty cool that happened this week. I was going through my emails and come across the Popular Woodworking's newsletter that I subscribe to. If you don't subscribe to that, I encourage you to, simply because they've got some great articles in there on all kind of different woodworking. And when I was reading the email, I read across the bottom and it was in little bitty small print, but my name was in there. How cool is that? They shared a video that I'd made at Woodworking in America, and it was basically the marketplace and the different vendors, but that was pretty sweet. I was shocked when I saw that. So thank you for Popular Woodworking newsletter for sharing my video that I made, and I enjoyed y'all coming to North Carolina. That was very, very nice to be able to just drive down and take part of the marketplace there. And I'm looking forward to seeing where the venue will be next year, simply because I want to plan for that and get some classes in next year. And I always like to thank my subscribers while I'm on here too. I don't know what's going on, and I'm hoping that it's the content that I'm putting out. But I know it is other woodworkers that's sharing me out there too that's helping it. But I hit a milestone that I really didn't think that I would hit this quick. I thought I would going down the road, but just yesterday I looked at my subscribers and I was at 1,600. That's just insane. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you that's watching. My hopes are that I'll continue to give you content that you want to see, that will help teach woodworking techniques. That basically the whole reason I started this channel was just to show you what I do. And maybe if there's someone out there with an interest in woodworking sees it, they'll get interested and start in woodworking themselves too. One of the cool things about getting new subscribers is they go through your old videos. And I've only been doing videos for about 6 months, and I've only really been in woodworking for about that same period of time. I hadn't really been doing it that long. But I get questions on stuff that I've done in the past, and one of the questions, well, it was a question and a comment about the Breadbox. If you remember my Breadbox Mother's Day special I did, they wanted to know about the back on it. Did I put a back on it? Yes, I did. It was a 1/4 inch plywood that I cut to fit the Breadbox, and the reason it's not in the video, I deleted it. It was a scene that I don't know how I deleted it, but somehow it did get deleted. That's why it wasn't edited into the video. And again, that was just being new into woodworking and the videos, new to all of this. So, but the other comment was they would like to see the roll-up in action. So the one that I built was actually given to the church for the mother donor banquet. So I don't have that one, but I went inside and I took this one. And this is the one that I made when I was in high school, but it's the same exact thing. It's just a lighter color, and that's the roll-up action that it does. Pretty smooth. I need to tighten up the knob on this one. It's gotten loose, but the roll-up action works real good. Alright, as far as the contest, I don't know how to do this, so I'm just going to make something up as I go. I want to show my appreciation, definitely, for the 1,600 subscribers that I have and growing, and I appreciate that. So the giveaway that I want to do, if anyone had seen my 9/11 tribute video, I'm going to give this away to a subscriber. This is a scroll saw portrait that I did of the 9/11 firefighters hoisting the flag. The frame is made of oak and the corners are scroll sawed from Purple Heart. So if you'd like to have this, and I think I'm going to wood burn my signature in the back of it, that way it'll be on there. Not that that's important, just let you know I made it. But I'm going to give this away. Okay, so how does the contest work? I don't know. I hadn't figured that part out yet. I was trying to come up with a way to figure out how I could give it away, and I'll come up with all different kind of scenarios. So I'm gonna make it kind of simple, I guess. All right. So in order to enter the contest, hey, I can promote myself with this. This is my video. I got a Facebook. It's Sterling's Woodcrafts. All right. So the first rule is you have to like my Facebook woodworking page, Sterling's Woodcrafts. You can find it on Facebook through the link in my description. Second, you have to leave a comment in this video that I'm making. So if you leave a comment in this video, but it's got to be a specific comment. It's an answer to a question. And I'm going to compile all the answers. Whoever has the correct answer, if there's more than one, then I'll put those in a hat. And I'll draw the name out from there. So I need to come up with a question. All right, I've got a question. As most of you know, I am a Christian. I do believe in the Bible. I believe in God. I'm not trying to persuade anyone to my side. I'm just simply putting it out there that I love the Lord. All right, and I'm going to incorporate that with this. So what I'd like to say or ask is, in the story in the Bible with Elijah, when Elijah killed the prophets of Baal, it tells that he dumped water on his altar, and when he prayed to God, that fire still came down, consumed the altar, consumed the water. I want to know, this is the question I'm asking you, and I'll give you a hint. And this is just from historical research. So if you can tell me how many gallons of water did Elijah have them pour on his altar, and that's the question. So if you can tell me the number of gallons of water that was poured on Elijah's altar before he prayed to God for his God to show up. All right, before anybody says anything, I know no one is going to be able to give me the exact amount of gallons of water that was poured on that altar. Okay, so I'm going to give you a huge hint, and the rest will be in the Bible, so you can get the answer. Back in 900 AD, the barrels that they used were wine barrels, and those wine barrels contained 59.4 gallons of water. That's a huge hint. So if you want to know how many gallons of water that was poured on that altar, then all you have to do is find the answer in the Bible. So give me the total number off the 59.4 per barrel. How many gallons was poured on that altar? And all the answers I'll compile together that are correct answers, and I'll pull a name from that to give away the 9/11 firefighter tribute plaque. So I was helping my mom move some furniture this week. Like I had said before, she had downsized and moving stuff around. And we moved some furniture to a spare room that my uncle has, Uncle Jim, the woodworker that I've spoken about. That's my uncle. While we was there, he had got together a bunch of woodworking magazines and books that he's collected over the years. And he gave those to me, so I'm just tickled about getting those and looking through all the different magazines and books from years past. Well, I'll walk you around and give you a real quick, not a shop tour, but just show you what I got going on in the shop. So I really don't have a shop, it's just tools and junk laying around, so real quick. So basically, this is the center of the garage and my assembly table that I've got. This is the desk that we're working on now. I've got one panel over here. This is one of the panels that I'm working on. We still got to sand it down. And then my sled, bunch of scrap wood. Got my router table. All of my woodworking stuff that I've displayed out that I've made, and some of the tools and my scroll saw blades and stains and paints. Along my back wall of the garage is the sander I've got, the Harbor Freight, my tabletop bandsaw, my drill press, my new tool, my new micro jigs. Those are cool. I'm glad I got those. Over there is my magazine rack. That was the very first project that I made. Very first video ever made. I've actually got Purple Heart up there. Wow. Wow. Now that was loud. That was my air compressor. Sorry, I didn't know I had that turned on. And my table saw, and that's the Breadbox I just showed you. I set it there to get it out of the way. And then over on the other side, I've got my clamps. So I guess I did give you a shop tour. That's about all I've got. Oh, this is the boxes and boxes and boxes of magazines that my Uncle Jim gave me. So Uncle Jim, if you're watching, thanks, love you, appreciate it. Looking forward to going through those. Alright, well I hope that kept your attention long enough and didn't bore you to death. I just wanted to give you an update on where I was at, what I was doing, answer a few questions. I appreciate you watching, greatly appreciate you watching. I appreciate the subscribers, and hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good week, and be kind to one another.